Hello, internets. I'm Javier Lujan. I am going to showcase some work here. I did an app for my General Assembly's software engineering immersive program that I'm doing, and it's called Carpe Diem Dashboard. And I was thinking about it because I want to have a place, just one place where I can like see all my stuff that I need to do that day. I want to read, what I would like to read. I also like to have my tasks, see my calendar, see what's up, so I can figure out what I need to do for the day. So the first part of that, the first was I wanted to have a Kanye quote, start the day, with some Kanye wisdom, some play, some lightness, and New York Times top art news, and get the top 5 articles from New York Times art news. So I'm using those two APIs, Kanye REST and New York Times API, and each time the page loads, it's going to get a new random quote and do a API call for the news info. So the idea was that I could click on any one of these and then get a modal with an excerpt of the news and a large photo and a link to the article. So if the user wants to go to read the whole article, they can click there. There you go. No referrers. Closing up here. So I think that was one of the hardest parts for me was coming up with the modal, because I was starting to write the whole thing in JavaScript and I got stuck there. And one of my instructors was like, hey, there's this thing called React Bootstrap. Boom. Okay. Awesome tool. It's a framework that lets you basically do these things without having to write all the code for it. And so sort of she helped me implement that. That was super helpful. Styling I still did with CSS. I didn't use the Bootstrap stuff for that. I wanted to do it mostly myself, keep it as simple as I could, the most vanillist I could make it, and still do this. I'm using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. And so there's there's a few components. There's the header component. Next iteration is going to have a weather forecast information panel here. Then there's the quote component. Then there is a large news list component that houses all of the individual news card components. And, data provided by New York Times. It said I had to do that. It's cool. I'm learning. And yeah, that's it. You click here, go to the article, all these hover things I had to find out, with some tinkering. It's not the usual CSS stuff, but if you're able to target that particular text itself, so you add a class to it, I could just do a hover over it, because the main sort of CSS for hovering wasn't working in the modal. It was working outside of it, but so yeah, that was helpful to sort of go back to figuring stuff out, seeing what's not working. How do I get the thing I wanted to work? And the idea is to then do. So first of all, this is styled for mobile here. So I wanted to, when I open it up, I wanted to redistribute the windows here so that I can have smaller news maybe on the bottom and then a task list on the top, calendar. That's the next version. Cool thing is you can see how sort of, looks on your phone. Click on a story. Kind of want to watch that. Boom. I love sleep. It's my favorite. Carpe Diem. All right, internets. This was my second project for General Assembly. All right. Hope you like it.